We have live team coverage starting with CBS2's Adrianna Weingold near the Trader Joe's in Silver Lake. Adrianna.
Well, we just got an update from police. They say they did recover a handgun at the scene, but police are not confirming the name of the woman who was killed. The woman, we are told, is a store manager. People online, her family, are saying that her name is Melita Corrado. One man, tweeted, "I'm sad to say she didn't make it. My baby sister, my world. I appreciate the retweets and the love. Please respect my family's privacy as we are still coming to terms with this." And we are also getting a better picture of what took place inside the Trader Joe's. One of the hostages is a friend and colleague. She talked to us on the phone about this terrifying ordeal.
I'm seated the furthest out into the aisle, and I'm looking out, and I can see through the windows. There's bullet holes in the windows of the Trader Joe's, and there is blood all over the floor. And it was like it took my breath away. It got really real.
Terrifying hours inside this Trader Joe's in Silver Lake as an armed gunman who had already shot his own grandma held some 50 people hostage, including a member of our CBS2 KCAL 9 family, Lynne Westafer. She spoke with us on the phone, still sequestered by police inside a nearby church.
He just was pretty aggro, and so we're sitting on the floor, and there were a couple different times when he threatened us flat out. And it happened when he wanted to speak to his granny. And they were trying to track her down because I hope this is confirmed, but we heard that he had shot her.
Westafer says she and the other hostages, both customers and employees, huddled together on the ground, trying to quietly signal to the SWAT team outside. The suspect kept asking to speak with his grandma. She says at one point he started to count down. Westafer wasn't sure she would make it out alive.
The indication was he was going to start killing us if he didn't get to talk to his granny. At one point, he started counting down, which was like, I think that was terrifying. He started, counting down from 5. That if he didn't get what he wanted, and I think it was like phone call. I think it's all kind of a blur, but he started counting down, and I'm making eye contact with these women across from me, and we're just like, oh my God, are we going to die here? I mean, I had flip-flops on. I took them off, and I am ready to run. Like, I am not dying in this store. There's no way I'm going to let you shoot me.
Armed with a handgun, with blood dripping from his body, the suspect moved through the store, his blood on the ground where the hostages were forced to sit. The door was locked. An employee had the keys. Westafer says the first hostages let go were kids. She was the second to last hostage let go before the gunman locked the door and stopped releasing people.
There was just a lot of drama around working. I am not in any way criticizing the hostage negotiator. I will say that whatever strategy was being employed was pretty unhelpful at times. It got really heated, hence the countdown.
Westafer says the suspect didn't seem high or drunk, but almost obsessed with asking for his grandma. In the end, the suspect was able to handcuff himself and surrender to police. Such scary moments for the hostages involved in this ordeal. Police told me just a few minutes ago that all of the hostages have been reunited with family.